Now we're going to move on to gift funds. This is from Gordon and Liz in Norcross. I always wonder if it's Norcross or really Peachtree Corners when somebody writes in from there. So we've heard that gift funds might be a great way for us to buy our first home. Exactly how does this work, and do we have to pay it back? Well, let me give you a specific example. My third daughter wanted to buy her first home, which was a condominium in Decatur, not in the downtown Decatur, but between 285 and Decatur. And her mother, my ex, and I both offered to give her a certain amount of money. Now, it wasn't enough to make the full down payment on a home, but it was enough to make a nice dent. Let's just call it a third of her down payment. And so what would have to happen is the lender would need to source where our funds came from. In other words, we'd have to prove that we had it in a bank account and had the ability to give it to them. And my daughter would have to sign something saying, and we would as well, that the money was not expected to be paid back, that it was a gift. Now, there are probably some exceptions, but I have never heard of gift funds being allowed by anyone other than someone who was an immediate relative. But let's just say that Stacy needed $30,000. That's my daughter who bought the condo, a nurse at Emory, by the way. I think that's so cool. Let's say we were going to give her $10,000 of $30,000. I don't remember what the numbers were, so we were going to give her a third. Then we would just transfer the money directly to her. We could also transfer the money directly to the closing attorney if we wanted to. And we just gave him a statement that the money was a gift and there was no expectation of repayment, which in this case was exactly right. I think parents who can afford it, I know some cannot, and I totally understand that, but parents who can afford it, I think helping your son or daughter get a head start and purchase a home with some gift funds, I think is a very, very valuable thing to do.